Game Day and the Shoe Foundation, which I have a little thing that I want to read because I think it's really nice. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. You ready? You just know there's going to be reading just right off the bat. Since 2013, the Shoe Foundation has prepared and served daily meals and learning experiences for children to increase their awareness of and excitement about food. Every menu is planned with kids' voices at the center. The Shoe Foundation serves over 75,000 scratch-made meals for kids annually and fights the root causes of hunger in our community. So that's what we're raising money for today. Give it up for that. I love that for us. Also, before we begin, because my background is in stage management and tech, I want to shout out both Adam and Luke, who are working backstage and running tech for us. Thank you, Adam and Luke. And before we begin, we should introduce ourselves. I am Catieosaurs. You can call me Kate. I'm an ADHD advocate, full-time content creator. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on, I want to say, TikTok and Twitter and just, all the places. But Jenny, we're going to start with you. Why don't you introduce yourself, tell all the people where they can find you.
All right. I am Jenny Loveday. You can find me on the internet, but more specifically, if you put my name into the internet, it pretty much pulls up all my stuff. YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all of those other ones. And that's, at Jenny Loveday. And that's the name. It was a little weird, and I'm just as awkward on the internet as I am right now. So.
Excellent. Good.
Hi, I'm Gamer the Girl. I'm Ivy. I'm a professional DM, content creator, and social media manager and professional assistant. So you can find me DMing over on Dice Cream Sandwich, my own, and Dinner and a Game.
You can find me everywhere.
We're clapping every time. We've established the precedent. Now
we have to. We're locked in.
Just make sure you clap more for me than everybody else.
Wow.
Hello, my name is Eric. I go by Hey Good on all the things. I'm an ADHD advocate, D&D player, maker of strange things out of strange things, and the co-host of the Infinite Quest podcast, where Catieosaurs and I talk about navigating adult life with ADHD and all the weird things that come with that. So thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to be here.
No. Wow.
That's it. Thank you.
Sphinx, what do you got?
Scratch and itch.
Hi, I'm Sphinx Akasha. You can find me at Circle DM on TikTok, Sphinx Akasha, just about everywhere else. I am a content creator, podcaster, and musician. You can find me, usually either with Dinner and a Game, streaming D&D, or our World of Darkness campaign, or with ADH Adventures, streaming mostly D&D related content.
Woo!
Hi. Okay, it's fine. I can do this.
You got this.
Okay. Hi. Thank you.
You look marvelous, darling.
Thank you. Okay. All right. No, clearly not. No, this is the best I've ever felt. I'm totally not freaking out. Hi, I'm Milagros. You can find me at, I'm an aspiring content creator. Mostly live on Dinner and a Game. I play with them Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Saturday mornings, soon to be Monday nights. I'm going to start making up other days of the week so I can start playing with them more. And I'm a recent college graduate who wants to educate on how to tell stories with competence and sensitivity, mostly. So I will be on TikTok more often. I will be launching a YouTube channel soon. But if you want to learn storytelling and not pay for a bachelor's degree, you can follow me.
I didn't tell everybody what I actually do. I just said where to find me.
It's all right.
I'm going to screw this up already. All right. I'm a TTRPG freelancer, and I actually just started full-time with the company. So I guess I'm not a freelancer anymore. That's so weird. Started full-time with Steamforged Games on Monday.
Very cool.
So,
Excellent.
I'm learning.
All right.
Now
The game of dread begins. Just kidding, not yet. But I will explain how it works. All right, some of you are probably wondering why. Kate, is there a Jenga tower in the middle of the stage? Well, my friends who may not know how Dread works, Dread is an incredibly unique game in that there are no dice involved. There's one person in the audience who's like, no! It's a serious joke. There are no dice in the game of Dread. Instead, what we do is basically anytime you would touch a dice in another TTRPG, instead you are going to pull a block. Now, I am going to be very honest. We're going to play a little fast and loose with the rules tonight because we only have 2 hours, and I don't want to be a rules lawyer. Rule cool. But basically, there are 3 things that you need to know. 1, anytime a player needs to do pretty much anything that they might not be able to do under pressure, they're going to draw a block. A player may, at any point in time, decide not to pull a block and stop and walk away from that pull. A player may also double down and pull 2 blocks if they really want to nail it. Now, before we get to the last thing, there is a very special, cool thing about building characters in Dread, and it's that you do not come to Dread with a character sheet. Instead, I, as the host, have created a series of questions for our players to answer. So players, if you would now, please pick up your mysterious question sheets, take a look, and start answering them while I talk to our esteemed audience. How are we doing so far? Are we feeling good?
I'm
Good? Yes. Hello, everybody on Twitch. Can we get some eggs in the chat for the 2 people here from my community? Hello. Rude Snack Nation, hello. But like I told my players backstage, they don't have to listen to this part. You guys can just focus on making your characters. But Dread is primarily a storytelling game. It is a world-building game, and we are going to do this together. So players they're going to provide a little bit of information at the start as we get to know each other. But then over the course of the game, they might remember that, oh yeah, they did take pole vaulting in college. Or, oh yeah, they were the world championship swimmer that one time. And so we are gonna give them the space to sort of build those characters and all of that good stuff. And that's what I have to say about that. I really thought that was gonna take longer. So that's good. That's fun.
It's
I
almost
love
like
that
we
for
like
us.
role play.
Thank you, Tay. What's the name? The official name
It doesn't have one. You get to name it.
it doesn't have
I
one.
looked when I gave it to you.
Yes. Sometimes lovely people just walk up to me and give me tiny squishmallows, and then when I'm doing things, I just put them here to encourage other people to give me squishmallows. You can't see it, but there's a man crawling around behind me.
It's a cryptid. Don't worry about
It's
it.
true. Oh no, this game of Dread is so scary. There's already a cryptid.
The crown of cryptids already. So
This is good. If you feel like a cryptid, raise your hands. This is good. Thank you very much. All right. Oh, one last thing that I did in fact forget. It is that at any point you may sacrifice yourself, because when the tower falls, whoever is responsible for the falling of the tower, their character will perish. I need somebody who can volunteer to be like a thunderclap. Yes, that's now your job. So now anytime I need a thunderclap, it's gonna be you, okay? You can just come up with it. It can be whatever okay, ready? Their character will perish! That's good. I feel really good. This is my favorite part. Oh, also, I will say this because my husband just texted me to give me some crap. I wanted to just like live texting during the stream being like, told you so. But my husband couldn't make it to Gencon, but my husband did help me out a lot in creating this game. And so we should all clap for him because he's watching. Thank you. I love you so much. Thank you for your help. And yes, you were right. I should have given them the questions ahead of time. But here we are. We're sharing this experience together. It's fine. Players, how we doing? Are we feeling all right about things? Good?
Yep.
Maybe another couple of minutes?
One more question.
That's good. You know what? It's fine.
Yeah, it's a pretty good time.
Yeah, you know what? It's good because here's the thing about Dread in particular. It is a game of just thinking on the spot and trying to figure some stuff out. So you know what? It's cool. It's cool. We got time. We got all sorts of time.
how are you? Yeah.
I'm great. I have an iced coffee at 10 p.m. and that's healthy and okay. So it's fine. You know, it is. It's fine. And I do like that we've already started the audience player dialogue, which is definitely a thing that won't be a problem during this game. Yes, right here in the front. I guess we're doing a Q&A now too.
There's a present that this person wants to give you.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right. That's the nicest thing. I really didn't expect that, but all right.
So, grab a fruit snack now on the way out.
Oh my God!
May I hug you? Is that all right? Oh, thank you so much. Aw, look at that. Look at that, everybody at home. This is the best thing I've ever seen.
Fruit snack bag.
This is a fruit snack bag.
It's a lemon on the back.
I made that for you.
That's the best thing. That's the best thing. Thank you so much.
I think I'm ready to solve for time.
Interesting.
Okay, that was a good way to stall for time. All right, players, if I jump into the opening, do we feel like we're pretty much set?
Yep.
Are we good?
Did you want to look at characters?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
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 All right.
It's gonna be very interesting.
Everybody good? Everybody feel okay?
You good?
Okay.
All right.
Eric, you good? Okay. Our game of dread begins, Thunder.
I love this so much.
It's gonna be so good.
Did your musical heart just go, yes?
It did. It absolutely did.
It feels like there should be like a choral, number happening.
It's just,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe that's what it actually
It's I'm a big fan of the movie Clue. That is going to become apparent very soon. All
Okay.
right, ready?
All right, take
My
us away,
characters,
Katie.
my loves, my players.
Let's go.
We good to go?
Let's go.
All right. It was a dark and stormy night. Yesterday. Today it's like a temperate, like 72 degrees with very low humidity, which is rare for this time of year, but it's nice. But yesterday, as the rain pelted the windows of your home, the bell rang and a bedraggled messenger thrust a thick red envelope towards you. Much to your horror, you opened it to receive an engraved invitation with familiar handwriting. With dread and trepidation, you read the message inside. You are cordially invited to attend a dinner in honor of your past transgressions, to be held at the home of your esteemed antagonist, Mr. Badman. It's a very rare German name.
That's like the name equivalent of like running out of room on the side of a worksheet, so you have to like write down the very side.
Your attendance is not a suggestion. A car will arrive for you tomorrow night. You would do well to be on time. And do wear something festive. And so, at the preordained hour, you found yourself in a car driving the winding country roads that take you away from the city and away from civilization and into the mountains that rise up above the city. Up the mountain and down an impossibly long drive lined with scraggly bushes and poplar trees, and into a circular stone driveway, and then to the front door of a massive, sprawling Victorian mansion well past its prime. You press the bell, and a tall, imposing butler wordlessly escorts you through the foyer and into a wood-paneled dining room. Inside, a long antique table is set with 6 places, each with a small name card emblazoned with what is obviously a pseudonym, and the group of you file in and take your places. The seat at the head of the table remains obtrusively empty. The large clock on the mantel marks the minutes as they tick by. 5 past the hour. 10 past the hour. 15 past. What is this guy's problem?
This is so rude. This is honestly so rude.
Finally, unable to take the silence any longer, one of you is the first to break the ice. Who is it?
This is so rude. They said be on time. I'm on time. This is so rude.
Yeah, this is rude. Also, this is a little awkward because I don't know if I really got the meaning of festive down correctly.
You look fine.
I just want to say this very quickly. Canonically, are you dressed like Princess Layla?
Yep.
Okay.
Layla.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
for
see, I don't want to get
copyright.
sued, so
Yes.
that's how you
It's
get
a
a cease and
purple wig,
desist.
so
Yeah.
Layla was
Yeah.
correct.
All right. At this point, characters, I would like to ask you: who are you? What do you do? Why are you here? And as you discuss amongst yourselves at the table, consider divulging as much or as little as you feel fit but I do need at least the name of your characters and why you're being blackmailed, because otherwise the game won't work.
But do you want our pseudonyms or do you want our
Oh,
real
yes,
names?
please. So pseudonyms only, please, my friends. Let's keep it anonymous.
Well, I started, so I guess I'll just
Yeah,
start
you go
again.
ahead.
So my name's Suspiria. That's totally what my parents named me. There's no conflict between like that and anything legal. I do have a lawyer, so if you ask, you're getting in trouble. So I'm a childcare coordinator for CEOs in Manhattan. They're super fancy. They bring like all their kids in like suits and stuff. They want them like fluent in 12 languages by the time they're 3. You know, it's a whole thing. I don't deal with the kids though, cause like they're weird. I just like sit behind the desk and tell them like, no, you can't bring that weirdo. You can bring this weirdo. You know. So yeah. I totally haven't done anything sketchy in my past though. Absolutely nothing.
Never?
No, never.
Wow.
Not even once. No.
Yes, me neither.
No.
Funny you should say that. Me.
How was a strange thing to bring up?
Yeah, no, seriously. Like, I'm just here to like, if whatever scary person is here, doesn't show up in 15 more minutes, this house is mine. Yeah.
I don't think that's how property works.
No.
Well, I can fix it though, because like they're not taking care of it.
That is true, and trust me, if you say anything confidently enough, you own the house that you set it in.
Yeah.
That is officially true.
They got 15 minutes, and then this is my house.
I'm pretty sure that you're rewriting the rules of reality at this moment.
Yes, I
because
tend to do that.
don't
Yes,
think
of course.
Right.
That was awesome sounding. Yes. I like
Are
that.
you the guy who owns this house? Because like that's the voice of somebody who would have a house like that.
No, I don't own this house. My name is Mr. Ebony. I happen to own the local mortuary in the neighborhood.
Are you single?
It depends on who you ask.
Cool.
I just want to say, first off, you are already crushing this. Like, you are already, like, absolutely killing this. Yes. Amazing. Gosh. I suppose I should say my pseudonym. Of course, you already recognize me. I am Mr. Vermilion.
Vermilion.
Sorry, I was holding for applause. There's usually
Is that
applause.
like, wait, what shade of a color is that?
Oh,
Isn't
it's
that
like
like
a-
one of the colors that like looks the way it's not supposed to look?
Yes, it's like red, but much more famous and exclusive.
Oh, okay. So like red but pretentious.
You mean
Got
like
it.
blood?
Much more like bread, but like blood, but like pretentious. Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
So like scarlet.
Yes, like scarlet in a way, vermilion, you know. And it also has the amount of money that I have in my pocket right now written directly in the name. But you didn't hear from me. I have no idea why I'm here. This is, frankly, the rudest thing I've ever seen in my life since I was in the movie 47 Clams plus 3 more clams.
Wow.
Colon,
Oh my gosh, I
totaling
love that
50
film.
clams.
I love that
Yes.
film.
Thank you very much.
Why didn't
Yes.
they just-
Please, no autographs. Thank
Why
you very
didn't
much.
they just
I
call
asked
it
for one.
50 clams to begin with?
It was a word limit thing, you know. At the time, there was a certain trend going on in the internet. The more letters you had in the movie title, it was a whole thing. Actually, funny, it was advice given to me by James Dean's dog's trainer.
James D.
Dog's trainer. Yes,
Wait, like
yes.
the sausage, like sandwiches?
Yes, in
Jimmy
fact, now that you
Dean.
mention it, you've called me on. Congratulations, it was in fact Jimmy Dean's sausage.
Okay, perfect.
dog
Cool.
trainer.
Yeah, I
They
think you're
said
thinking of
they
Mr.
only
Dean.
see movies with a
Mr.
sufficient amount of letters in
Dean.
it. It was a literal dog that told me this advice. Now that I say it out loud, that seems pretty crazy, doesn't it? Yeah.
A bit.
I've seen weirder stuff at my job.
Have you had your brain checked?
I had
Can
actually.
I check it?
It looks like he's got one.
Sure, but I've been
think he
told
has
every time
one.
somebody
Yeah.
looks in my ear, they just see straight through the other side.
small?
But that's because I'm just so clean and clever.
You'll be fascinating indeed.
Oh, you're not the first person to say that.
Right.
Suddenly my skull is empty. There's nothing going on. No prefrontal cortex, no back cortex, no side cortex, or the other ones, you know.
Do you know how brains work, my dear?
No.
I
won't
did.
just take that
I
as a
took
no.
Psych 101 in high school, so
And how old are you?
my lawyer said I can't tell you that.
Right.
Speaking of rude.
Exactly. So rude.
Right. I am Cyan. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
You seem to be the
mm,
only
oh,
one that
yes.
I seem to vibe with so far.
Yes.
This one looks kind of familiar. I think I've seen him before, though.
Oh yes, please no autographs.
I don't want one.
Well, he claims to be famous, so it was probably a tabloid or something very scandalous.
Well, I'm sure. Yes, I'm actually a CEO for a very prominent gothic TTRPG company called Gothfire.
I love your guys' stuff. Oh my
We
gosh.
invested in your stuff.
Did you? That
Yes.
makes a lot of sense, actually.
I knew I
Yeah.
recognized you.
Can you make a kid-friendly version so I can like stop getting almost fired for like trying to play it with the toddlers?
I'll look into that.
Thank you.
I
Thank
know
you
our
so much.
our demographic is more like the heavy metal goths that wear the white makeup.
Yeah,
Like
well, I'm
that's-
trying to get them started early, you know.
Oh,
'cause, like,
right. I'll take a look at that.
Thank
I'll
you,
send it to my
thank you.
marketing. You've invested, so like, we'll check the marketing.
No, I
Yeah,
have.
absolutely.
I have.
Yes, but maybe you've also seen me at one of my shows. I think I've actually seen you there. I'm also a fire spinner on the side, so we do fire spinning and TTRPGs in a group. I think you were there once. You were
It was
kind of
like a
rude to one of my
collective.
employees.
Oh, yes, always, yes. Absolutely.
Right. Okay.
Yes, I remember being there, of course. It was quite nice. It was quite nice. That's why I was so rude. That's how I show
You
my
didn't really
appreciation.
fit in with the rest of the nerds.
Oh, no, I have to differentiate myself, yes, of course.
Right. Maybe you should blend in more next time.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm so happy to see you doing so well after the last time we spoke.
Which time was that? I'm sorry. You're going to have to jog my memory.
Well, it was a few years past. You seem to have lost someone.
Really interesting. Was this a fire-related accident?
You are unspecific,
Probably.
but I did handle the matter for you.
Oh, I do appreciate that. Thank you.
It was a lovely service indeed.
It was. Smelled a bit of smoke.
Intending for that to sound so sinister.
No. Please forgive me. I don't often deal with the living.
No, that's.
You should meet my
You're
ex-wife.
forgiven.
I probably have.
I'm a terrible person.
Fascinating.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
This is going to be great. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Right. That's of course because we were saving the best for last. I'm Mistress Chartreuse.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you. And in person, of course, I've got your emails.
Yes, we have corresponded quite some time. Of course, I mostly spoke with the people in your company who actually do the work, but that's fine.
Right, of course.
I invest in a lot of companies, though. That's kind of the business that I'm in. Funding, entrepreneurial things. Generally, you know that up-and-coming hobby that these kids are into these days, gaming?
Yes, I've heard of it.
Yes, that's huge. Yes.
It's not the tabletop type, though. It's the controller type.
Are there?
I think.
There's more than one.
Are you guys the
Apparently.
reason there are so many iPad babies?
Is that a good thing? If so,
Bad.
yes. If not,
It's
no.
very
No,
bad.
No, I have absolutely nothing to do
Very
with that.
bad. Yeah. Those
I'm
little
act-
kids, like, they can't read by the time they're 12. It's really stressful.
That's
But aren't there words on those?
unfortunate.
I mean, not if they watch Cocomelon, then it's like, it's kind of like, it's all down the drain.
God,
I'm sorry, what exactly is a
why would you put that
Cocomelon?
music in my head like that?
What year is it?
It's 2020, Katie.
Yeah.
2020, like, yeah.
Like 1943 and iPad baby. I'm here for it.
She's immortal.
No.
Actually, now that I look at you, you look quite familiar. Have you ever donated to any movie films?
So a picture film about a movie film?
Yes.
One or two, I think. Was yours recent, or was it the really bad one?
I'm honestly not sure what the whole timeline of this entire thing is. It's all very anachronistic, but
So it was the really bad one. Okay.
I
Yep.
believe it was a movie called A Streetcar Named Hey, I Want That.
Quite
Covet?
the
You
name.
covet that?
For copyright reasons, I can't quite say the thing that you're implying.
Well,
But
you're not supposed to covet things. You know that, right? It's like one
So
of
that
the...
one's different from a streetcar named Gimme, right? No, a streetcar named Gimme.
oh yeah, nope, yep, that was actually the
Okay.
sequel.
Oh,
Funny you should
okay,
ask.
cool. I've seen that one.
Well, that one was
Yeah.
good. I
Is
did
that
like
the
that
one
one.
that's based on the book A Streetcar Mine Now?
Oh, yep, yes, it is. Yes, absolutely. And actually, the final series and the finale, the obligatory fourth failure of a movie was called Cease and Desist.
Yeah.
I must say, while the movie was palatable. I enjoyed the book
Why, thank
much
you
better.
so much. Yes, absolutely.
but the book-
I'm sort of like the
book's
sugar
all
and
about
cranberry juice. I take something unpalatable and make it slightly less unpalatable. Yeah.
So out
No,
of
I'm
curiosity,
saying that the book was more palatable than the film.
I don't like you anymore.
did you like him in the first place?
Fascinating.
Do you like any of us? Is the real question?
I've divorced myself from those types of opinions of people.
We were
anymore.
never married. I'm completely single, just saying. We've never been married, ever.
Well,
I don't know
as we've
this
noted,
man.
though, he's not married either. Used to
Apparently.
be, but mysterious circumstances
Oh,
Oh,
transpired.
yeah,
you
no,
understand.
totally.
Right.
yeah,
In
yeah,
all
yeah.
curiosity, do we know who our benefactor is that we're meeting? Any of us?
He's only got a couple more minutes, and then I own this house.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Really?
you
His name
mentioned that
seems to be-
before, and
Yeah.
have you paid your lawyer?
Yeah. Yeah.
You should get your money back.
Well, because here's the thing. So I pay her by watching her iPad baby. So
I'm sorry.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure you're
think
familiar
that
with
that's.
payment.
you haven't met this kid. You don't know how hard it is to be in the same room as him.
Is his
That's
name
exactly
Damien?
the
He seems like a
point.
Damien.
As you
Damien.
continue, this is just a show.
I hope the benefactor heard me, because this house is mine.
As you chat idly at the table, suddenly chimes ring out,
Right at
reverberating through the
14
house,
minutes and
shaking the
55
floor,
seconds.
far louder than the clock on the mantle could possibly be responsible for. Bells ring, the lights flash on, then off, then back on again, and then silence. As you sit startled into silence, staring at each other across the wide expanse of the table. The once ornate chandeliers, now missing pieces and covered in cobwebs, begin to dramatically dim. The carved wooden doors at the head of the table fling open as though by unseen hands, and a tall, immaculately dressed man saunters in.
You've got competition.
Well,
Silhouetted by the light of the massive fireplace behind him, he cavalierly steps over to the side buffet and wordlessly mixes himself a complicated drink. Once finished, he turns to your group. I suppose you're all wondering why I've brought you here tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they might own your house now.
No.
I
it was
have
very
like
close.
5 more seconds. Can you keep like mixing that, but like in the other room?
He sighs and takes his place at the head of the table. Damn it! I'm afraid not. If I'm being honest, I brought you all here because I'm simply bored. You're all painfully aware at this point that I know what each and every one of you did. And the lengths that
I
you
didn't
went
do
to hide
anything.
it, but blackmail these days. He pauses to stir his drink thoughtfully. It's just so tedious. So I've decided to up the stakes, and tonight we're going to play a little game. It's a simple game, but whether or not you make it to the end entirely depends on you. He reaches into his vest pocket and takes out a gold pocket watch, which he clicks open and checks the time. I have a pressing engagement, so I'll get straight to the point. I've devised a series of entertainments to edify and delight you this evening, but with a small and significant twist. I've hidden the proof of your heinous deeds in various locations around the house, ripe for the taking. He sips his drink again. And then I do as well. It's an immersive show.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
The
immersion
game
is important.
is simple. Make your way through the house and find the evidence I have on you. If you successfully find it, it's yours to take and do with as you choose. Destroy it, send it to the papers. I don't personally care. I'm just exhausted of dealing with so many secrets, and frankly, I've milked the lot of you dry. It's frankly uninteresting when the drama is removed. You know what I mean? Anyway, I could draw this out, but brevity is, of course, the soul of wit, so rather than draw this out into another long and tedious evening of, oh no, please don't kill me, I've taken certain steps to ensure your expediency. In short, if you're not out of this house, and he checks his watch again, it was a pocket watch, in about...
Do you need to borrow one?
No, I've got the super sick pocket watch right here,
Oh,
but thank
okay,
you.
okay.
It's very fancy, I'm very rich and important.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, totally, yeah.
In short, if you're not out of this house in approximately an hour and 15 minutes, then this house, if the house and its diverse residents haven't killed you, I'll do it myself.
I'm sorry, did you say
That seems unfair.
killed us?
Yes,
As in,
dead.
Wait, so if we win, do we get to keep the house?
Potentially.
I know an exorcist.
I feel
You know, I
like
hadn't
so
thought of
it's
that, but yes.
You know.
He
Okay,
sighs
okay,
and
okay.
stares into the middle distance for a while.
You're
then
all going down, by the way.
Then shakes his head. Such is the life of a blackmailer, I suppose. I must say, it's
Wait, you
been a
can do
pleasure.
that as a profession?
What?
That's a profession?
Oh, yes, for me. Listen,
But
if
how
you
does
try
one
hard to
get
believe in
into that?
yourself, anything is possible.
I feel like we could
where
start
have I
something together.
heard
What do you
that
think?
before?
I must say, it's been a pleasure knowing all of
I'm
you.
not a liar.
He rises, pushing back his chair. As he turned towards the door, he suddenly turns back, almost as an afterthought. I must say, in all honesty, I think you've been my favorite group to date. So much drama, so much intrigue, so much of all of this.
Yes, thank you. I am quite a lot.
It's a pity most of you will die by dawn. With that, he bows and gracefully
got a
walks back out
motivation.
through the doors. There is a beat of silence, and then again, the bells and the chimes begin to ring out through the house, this time even louder, even more frenzied. This time, however, there is a horrific, otherworldly keening, a moaning, a crying sound that begins softly and then gets louder and louder as, to your horror and amazement, a figure begins to materialize at the head, no, in the head of the table. It looks to be the shape of a person, and then, as the moaning continues, the ghastly apparition solidifies into what is clearly, or once was, a man. His hair moves in a breeze you cannot feel. His eyes are wide and sunken, and his mouth is open wide, producing an unearthly noise that slowly lowers into a death rattle as his blue spectral eyes meet yours.
I say, are you all right?
Do you need a tissue?
No,
So
hey guys,
you do
I'm,
see that?
hey guys, I'm
that,
Terry.
yes.
Nice
Oh
to,
my God, hi.
nice to meet all of you. I'm Terry. And he pulls out a.
Are you still Terry?
Yeah, no, I'm Terry. Well, I've been Terry. I was Terry. I was Terry in life. Now I'm Terry in death. It's just kind of a Terry situation going on. And Terry reaches into the just wide expanse of the unknown and pulls out a clipboard. And he says, "Oh, so all right. So it looks like I have you guys down for what do we got? Saturday night blackmail session. All right. So we've done the meeting. You guys have sort of talked amongst yourselves already.
Yeah.
Great, cool. I love that. I gotta say already, you guys are much better than the Wednesday group. They just like couldn't get past the screaming. Like I showed up and they were like, "Oh no, ghost!" And I was like, "Yeah, I know." And they were like, "Ah!" And I was like, "Yup." And they were like, "Ah!" And then I was like, "Yup." And it took so much time. It just took like 15 minutes off their time entirely. It was ridiculous. And honestly, I'm not like offended that you guys didn't act scared or anything, but I'm just saying if you guys want to give me like one big, like, "Oh no, ghost," it would maybe make me feel a little bit better.
Oh my God.
I had to force it. I'm
Oh,
fine.
ghost.
All right, so listen.
that your
so like I
acting?
said,
Yes.
I'm Terry. I'm your ghost liaison. And so basically, here's the thing. I'm here to answer any questions that you may have at any time. If you need anything, you just be like, "Hey, Terry," and I'll just like pop on out through the wall, because that's what I'm a ghost. So that's my cool thing. I don't know about your guys' cool thing,
Like-
but that's my cool thing.
Any wall?
Just any wall. Watch this. And Terry
Do you-
sort of like ducks under, like he's like swimming, and he comes up directly in front of you. He's like, "Hey, I'm Terry. I'm still Terry. Okay, back to my place." And so Terry comes back to his place, and he says, "So yeah, if you guys have any questions at any time, but the real thing, I really need to stress this. You guys have an hour, and I know I've kind of been explaining for a long time, but you guys have about like an hour, maybe an hour 10 at this point, and then." Listen, I don't want to rush you through this because, like, I know that somebody's death should be like a lingering thing. You should have a lot of time, but we got like a ghost party in the graveyard that we're gonna have that. I know it's gonna be great. We're gonna do is like a whole monster mash situation.
I love the monster
Yeah, it's a
man.
great
Sounds really
smash.
spirited.
Did
I
this
really
happen
thought it was
all in a flash?
Yeah, it did. It happens all in Flash, and you know, it's just there's really only like the one. You got Ghostbusters, but that's about busting ghosts, and I'm not. That's just offensive. So it's fine. So anyway, we're gonna throw a little ghost party. So if you guys could just kind of move this along, that'd be rad.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't get over the fact that you look very familiar to me. Have I serviced you before?
Service.
Listen, I mean, it's possible. I died like in the, a while ago. I don't know, how long have you been doing your job?
Oh, well, the past maybe 25 years.
All right. Okay, so I gotta ask, I know that, I know sometimes sharing, it's vulnerability, it's trust, and when we were going through our Ghost HR training, they were like, hey, make sure that, there's a lot of trust established. So, I just want to make sure, do we all know why we're here? Do you know what you did?
You're supposed to start with dearly beloved.
What, dearly beloved?
Yeah, you're gathered here today. And
Yeah.
then you tell us.
Are we getting married?
Are we?
Yeah,
I
I'd
mean,
like to
we
get
could.
married right now. And this is going to be our house.
Okay, you're really invested in
Wait,
this
can I
house,
be a
aren't you?
bridesmaid?
Sure. Sure. Oh my
We could be
God.
bridesmaids.
God respect that type of opportunism. You really do.
I
You've almost got a
don't
house
believe I've
and a
consented
spouse
to
out of
anything.
this.
Okay,
I was not formally
Okay,
asked.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How many other groups have gone through this experience?
Oh,
That's a
well,
good question.
we've pretty much had about 3 a night for the past, and he checks his clipboard,
Oh my.
12 years or so. It's a whole industry, the blackmail industry. Yeah, it's, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people
you can
doing a
do
lot of fucked
anything
up
then.
shit, so.
Well, not me. I don't know why I could possibly be here with these scoundrels. I'm clean as a whistle.
Who are you calling a scoundrel?
Apparently all of you. I apologize. It felt bad coming out of my mouth.
I'm sorry, you're awful defensive. Are you sure you've done nothing?
Nothing wrong. That's correct.
Except some of your movies?
That's terribly
I
suspicious.
stand by every film I've ever done, except for Cars 2, but spelled with a Z for copyright
Of
reasons.
course, of course. Cars, yes.
Cars, there's several Z's.
Of
Yes.
course,
Actually,
of
we just
course.
added a Z for every sequel.
Was the car asleep?
The cars were asleep the entire time. Yes, it was a very easy movie. All I had to do was go in there
Was
and
that the one with the
snore like a poor
lo-fi?
muffin.
Oh,
That's
so
the
you
one with the
just-
lo-fi in the background.
That
right?
is the one.
Oh yeah, it's great for putting iPad babies to sleep.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
I can see that
not
with
the
the
right app. Yeah.
Right.
I dare say every time you've ever heard your iPad baby change their entire lives because of how transformative a movie was.
Yeah,
because
they
were
love
watching.
Lightning McScream. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
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 At some point during the game, I will allow you a redraw because that was a sick pun. So Terry kind of awkwardly clears
Right,
her
right,
throat.
right. Sorry.
Oh, so anyway, so like I said, I'm a ghost. If you have any questions, basically at this point, you are free to wander about the house. I would, and he kind of leans over to where Cyan is sitting at the table. I definitely wouldn't start with that door because that'd be crazy if you started with that door right there. Because
That one?
oh boy, don't do that.
I have an idea. Let's start with that door.
You know what?
It wasn't
That
your.
is a
You can't
brilliant
just
idea.
steal
Yes, thank you.
ideas.
Thank you
That's a
very
brilliant
much.
idea. I think you should go right ahead.
I shall. Well, no, wait, no. See, I sense the bamboozle.
You are just such
No,
a
please,
wonderful
go
individual.
right ahead.
Oh,
It's
I'm
best
sorry.
to lead
Do
by
you really think I should?
example.
Do you
You
really
really
think?
should.
Yes,
You
yes,
are,
yes,
you are
yes,
really
yes,
gonna say
yes.
You really think
You're
that?
such a leader type.
We
Just-
have voted,
And
and you're the odd man out, so you should do
You
it.
know what?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have done it no matter what you voted. But sure, thank you
You
so
sound
much.
very
I
good.
shall.
Consider
You are
this,
important, so we voted.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
consider this the role of a lifetime.
As,
Opening the store.
As all of you are debating this door, Terry very nonchalantly walks over to the light switch and begins very, very clearly flipping it on and off and going, whoa, scary ghost shit.
Just for the ambiance.
And thank you. It's part of the job.
Yeah.
But this is like the 3rd time today. I just am really trying to just get out of here and get to this party.
Would you like a change in profession, young man?
Well, you can hire ghosts to do your work.
I mean, I do work at a mortuary.
Yeah, but like, what kind of
Seems
work
like
would
a
I? Okay,
conflict of
well, first off, what
interest.
kind of, out of curiosity, what kind of work are we talking about here?
I would very much enjoy you adding to the ambiance.
Just pure like character actor.
That's right.
That's cool. That's
exactly.
actually what I went to school for. Look at me now, Mom. Haha, I told you my theater major would make sense.
You're so right, Kate. You're so right.
Make
Okay.
your mother proud.
Secondary follow-up question: what is the benefits package like? Are we talking dental? Or are we talking vision? Like, what do we got?
You
I'm
don't
pretty
have
sure that
teeth.
we can come to an arrangement.
Well, I didn't expect to shut down the game this early, but yeah, man, I guess like cool. We'll talk after, all right? Cool.
Excellent.
Do you have like a card or something?
Actually, yes, I do. And I had him all black business card with like gold leafing
Great.
lettering.
Terry reaches out to take it,
Oh my
and
God,
his
I think
hand
we-
just keeps phasing through the
I
business
think
card, and
we
he's
get
like,
our cards at the same
"Fuck!"
place.
And then he just kind of floats off.
I'll just leave it here.
Great,
for you
cool.
for
I'll
later.
like look at it. I'll see if. Let's try and pull it over, see if I can see the info. I'm like, nope, I can't. Could you turn it over for me? This sucks.
There you are.
Man,
Yes, of
thank you.
course.
Cool. I'll figure out how to use a cell phone and call you, but I don't know if I can push the button, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll just show up at the mortuary sometime. Anyway,
That would be lovely.
so okay, as you look, wait, wrong voice. As you look around, as you look around the dining room, you see a series of doors. There are 5 doors that surround the dining room. They all look the same. They all are large, ornate doors. There seems to be nothing particularly special about each of them. And Terry goes, and so as you can see, we have a number of exits around the door. And which exit you choose will, he flips the lights on and off a couple more times, determine your fate. Also, some of you might be wondering why I could flip this light switch on and off but not pick up this business card. Shut up. Don't worry about it, all right? Okay. For the narrative, all
part of the
right?
house.
Don't worry about
I
it.
need
It's
to
in the
point out that
One's
Kate and I
part
share
of
an
the
office,
house, and
and
the
you've been
other's
writing this
foreign
what I
object.
couldn't know, and occasionally I heard you laugh. I like that you thought of the light switch flipping thing, and that's been the source of the
That's
laugh.
why we're playing Dread for that light switch. It was gonna be D&D, and then I was like, but what if instead I was a ghost who was named Terry? It's
For the bit.
good. All right.
Right, so you're
Well,
gonna open this door?
So I'd just like you all to know that at this point you have. Terry checks his ghostly watch, which is glowing like a green. It's like a 1980s calculator
Oh,
watch.
Uranus.
You have, and he pushes up his glasses. Just right around an hour. So you might want to start moving. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. If you want to stay here in the house and just kind of vibe, that's also cool. Vibing is allowed. But you will die. So up to you. No pressure, no expectation here. I am but the messenger. But yeah, so just, let me know what door you want to go through. And also, if you could all pass me, your character sheets, that'd be helpful.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, luckily there's somebody here just handsome and important enough to open that initial door that you referenced earlier. And I stroll up to the door and I grab the handle and I say, in case I don't make it, tell my wife I said, sorry, who are you? And I open the door. Do I need to? How is Mr. Vermilion at opening doors?
I don't know. How
Does
is
he,
he
like,
at
not
opening
know whether
doors?
to
Have you
push or
never
pull?
opened a door
It's
before?
the push
Do
or pull
people
door.
normally open doors for you?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Of
Then
course.
go
I haven't
pull
opened a door since I was in funny movie title.
All right.
Funny
pull
movie
door.
title.
Movie
right.
title. Oh my
I
God,
like-
a
I think I
classic.
saw that one.
Yeah, oh, that was a
Yeah.
classic.
Funny movie title 2 was better.
Yes, of course. We started to get very self-referential
You
after
did.
two. Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So I opened the door, and I think it might take a second, the pushing and the pulling. Most of the doors I interact with are prop doors, so.
Okay. As you open the door, a fireball shoots out of
Jesus
the door.
My lord.
Draw a block to see if you dodge the fire.
Oh,
First blow, make it go!
oh gosh. Oh gosh. I guess.
Can you walk more carefully when you do that? Was
Oh yeah. I thought you said more. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I
so
was
we're
gonna do a
knock
character
it
walk.
over just
Character.
walking to it.
Huh?
Now put it
I've drawn
back.
the block, and now I have placed the block back on top of the tower. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm very important and handsome. I guess my character also drew the block.
Terry pops up and goes, "Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo." I don't have to make the sound, but it makes me feel important.
It makes you look important, Terry.
He looks at his ghostly
Terry.
clipboard. Congratulations, you have made it to the kitchen puzzle. Yay!
Oh my God.
And then he sort of disappears. As you enter into the
very good at
kitchen,
that.
there is a blazing inferno that bursts forth from the huge stove that stretches across the back wall.
Oop, turkey's burnt.
Fire shoots off from burners, puff, 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 and slowly begins to climb up the wall and clearly threatens to spread throughout the room.
gonna suck. I don't want a house with a burnt kitchen.
I'm just gonna.
going to get
I'm
my
out.
costume
I'm out. I'm just
dirty.
gonna walk outside of this door real quick. I'm just gonna stand right in the doorway. So technically, I was here if you ever tell the story, but you know, you
As
all go in.
you move to do so, Terry pops up and the door slams shut behind you. Sorry, it's sort of part of the rules that once you're in the room, you can't leave the room, and the doors will lock behind you, and you have to solve the puzzle to leave. Sorry, I don't make the rules. I just am here to deliver you the rules for you.
As the door shuts, they hit me in the butt, and I go, "Oh, thank you."
No, it's one. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you are in the know.
All right.
So there's a bunch of fire.
So there is
going
a
on.
fire actively spreading across the back of the kitchen, and Terry pops up and goes, "Again, I'd just like to say that I know this is new for all of you. This is pretty old hat for me at this point. But I just want to let you know if you need a clue at any point, just be like, hey, Terry, it's not going to come off your score. Just a little blackmail humor for you. But anyway, so just, you know, if you have any questions or anything, or you don't really know what to do, you can always let me know. But I would just say, if I was a human who still had to worry about, you know, shuffling off the old mortal coil," and he starts doing like a weird ghost dance, you know, I would maybe put out the fire, but that's not my business.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut the
And he
oven.
fades back into the wall.
Is it
If you don't hire him, I am.
It was
I'm
shooting
going to
forth
hide.
from the oven.
from the oven?
Yeah, so we shut
Can
the
I
oven.
have him on weekends?
We can come to an arrangement for
All
sure.
right. Now, players, as DM, I will remind you that the goal of Dread is that you need to find whatever this person has on you and escape with your lives. So the series of challenges that you will get this evening involve both physical and mental challenges, but you know, where you might in, you know, D&D roll for a perception check or something to look around the kitchen, you might need to draw a block. If you know, so like that is the kind of thing that we're doing. So
Okay.
feel free to come up with some ideas as to how you want to, you know, sort of start solving this problem. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'd like to, you know, take a look, see does it look like a gas range, an electric, and then see if I can get the door shut. How does that work? Is it a push button?
Okay, yeah. So
summon
because
the
there is
maid.
like an ongoing fire in the kitchen, the heat is starting to
Yep.
to grow. The smoke is beginning to grow. It's going to be a little bit hard for you to see. So go ahead and draw black. Woo!
Hey!
Yep.
Block.
Nice.
Block.
Go look.
Uh,
Once it gets more intense, it'll be block.
I know.
And it'll be all your fault.
as you, it's like, the beginning draws are like always. You're like, yeah. Cool.
Good job.
Good job.
We know
So
how to
as you start looking
deconstruct the
through,
tower.
you said you opened one of the.
I'm trying to figure out how to shut the oven door.
Oh, you're trying to figure out how to shut the oven door.
Yeah, because as far as I could tell in my shock and awe, it was clearly open if it was gushing fire.
Yes. So as you manage to sort of kick the oven door shut, the fire from the that is shooting out of the oven part is somewhat suppressed, so you can get a little bit closer. But as you do,
hot,
the fire on top of the oven from the burners, the fire burners, start to grow even farther, as though the pressure from the stove inside sort of forced the fire up.
I plugged one hole. I need some help here.
Right.
I've only got.
I would like to very much look and see if I can find maybe a fire hydrant somewhere.
Okay, so you wanna check out the kitchen to see?
Yeah.
Draw black for me, dog.
All right.
Let's go.
Go.
Let's go, let's go,
We're gonna
let's
clap
go.
every time. We're gonna clap every time. Hey, could you do me a favor and not mess this up? There you go. That was good.
No pressure.
You're gonna be the one to knock it over. They'll just be like, hey, if you could do us a favor, not mess this up, and you'll be like, oops.
Chartreuse.
Yes.
Let's yours back.
Chartreuse.
Very well done.
Very good.
Go Spain.
All right. As you investigate the kitchen, you open a drawer and you find not a fire hydrant, but you find a hose that looks like it can be, you know, like attached to the sink, but the sort of screw-on piece seems to have been separated somehow in the you know years that this house has sat empty. So it looks like, and Terry pops up, but congratulations, you have found the first clue. Whoa! Are you guys cool when I to tell you like you do something good. I feel like when you're facing your imminent death, it helps to know that there's like, you know, like you got like a little win, you got that W, you know, like going on.
false
Is
sense
that
of
good? Is
security.
this helpful?
That's very helpful.
How are we doing with the
Terrence.
fire though? The fire's getting a lot bigger. I'm
Hot.
not trying to tell you how to live your lives, but like, man, this is you might want to put that shit out like quicker. You know, it's fine. Yeah, right here. No, it's alright. I don't know why I'm calling on you. Back to the game master. Good job. Yeah, right here.
Thank you. I would like to check to see if like any cabinets that like are not currently on fire, if there's a pantry door that's not on fire. I'd like to find flour.
Okay.
Are we
Interesting.
baking?
Okay, yeah, draw a block for that.
Okay.
Seems
Very
an awkward
interesting.
time to do that.
Are you a good baker?
No. Nope. Not in the least.
Cool.
Block.
Cool.
Block.
Ooh, go for the sidewalk. All right. There it is.
All right, so as you navigate this smoke and this fire, you find your way to a doorway that is marked, you know, like pantry in like an old-timey font. You jiggle the handle and you pull on it, and it seems like the door is about to give, but it doesn't.
I'm sorry, I just have to try this. No, this has worked for me many times. You'd be surprised. Hold on. And he pulls a cigarette out of his pocket, and he like gets into character, and he looks very dismayed, and he says, "Props!" And he sits down and just waits.
Carrie pops up. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Smoking is bad, kids. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And you just whatever.
Nope. That's what I thought.
I'm sorry,
It's worth a try. Worth a try.
What prop were you looking for?
Oh, the props department.
Oh,
Normally, when something like this goes wrong,
Sorry, sir.
Did you-
Are you under the impression that you are in a film?
yes, of course.
We are not.
Yes, we are.
This is real life.
I'm sorry. I
is
hope
this
you
a
understand.
spooky story? Because that's not on your list of IMDb lists.
I just want to point out that if we are indeed not in a movie right now, that's going to be like a whole arc that I'm not accustomed to. I usually
It's
don't
not a
go to movies
television
with
show
arcs.
either.
I'm sorry?
Not a television show either.
Or a comic of any sort.
Or a
webtoon.
documentary.
Well, certainly
That's a good
somebody's
one.
at least drawing me right now.
Or a
right?
mini-series.
There's no painter hidden behind the thing painting my glorious
No, this
face?
is very real fire.
Yeah, there's totally not like an audience watching us or anything.
Okay, all right, I've got it. It's a book I've yet to write. This whole experience is going to be part of my tell-all. That's my character motivation.
Yeah, it's going to
It
be
is
an
established.
autobiography of your death.
I'll tell you what, if that's your character motivation
Wait,
that
you
gets you
can't
through
wait.
this,
That's not how
link,
that
like,
works.
just class bonds.
Yes, indeed. This is going
Great.
to be my greatest tell-all book. I've got a ghost writer line. Oh my gosh, a ghost writer lined up right now.
Are you
Is his
going to
name
ask
Terry?
Is
Terry?
it Terry?
Terry? Are you willing to write it? Can you hold pens?
I mean, if it's a ghost pad, I got like this one right here.
Oh, that's perfect.
No, Terry-
I'm going to
Terry
call
can
you
do
after this experience,
dictation.
And you're going to write a book for me.
I would just like to say this is the most job offers that I've ever gotten. But also, at this juncture, I would just point out that there's a literal, actual raging fire, and every player
See, Terry
needs to,
agrees that it's real.
as you stand in this kitchen talking about whether or not this is real life, the flames from the kitchen are getting hotter. It is getting smokier, and
Is
all
there-
of you
Yeah.
will need to roll to draw a block.
All of us?
All
Yeah.
of you.
Okay.
We'll need to draw a block to see if you are constitutionally able to proverbially take the heat. And then
Is
Terry
that
pops
on the
up
Bill
goes,
of Rights?
because if you can't take the heat, you should get out of the kitchen.
Oh my God.
You are on it with the fun game. That is solid. All right.
Well, I don't want to go
I'll go
last.
last because I feel like that was my fault. for
Yeah,
dancing
no, I
it
don't
for
want to
that
go
long.
last. I'm not going last.
Please ask me her character sheet really quick.
Right.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, it's you.
Side block
Oh, I
champion.
want to wiggle.
You.
Upon. Hey,
You can do it,
Wouldn't it
sweetie.
be crazy if we both win at the same
I
time?
got this.
believe in
Keeps
you.
pulling side pieces.
Because then, like, you can alternate them, and it makes it
Yeah.
stronger overall.
It balances.
Yeah, at some point you got to rely on
However,
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Also, if you want to understand more of my strategy, you should ask your mom, because I was at her house before this.
Busted chops today. Oh my
Hold on, hold on.
Oh, that's
As
not,
my
that's not
mom is
looking so
likely
good.
watching this,
That's not looking so good.
Hi,
That's
Jimmy's
not looking so
mom.
good.
Alright. If If we're gonna make any more your
You
mom
can't
jokes,
use tools, you
can they
cheating
be as
bastard.
my mom?
No, you can't use tools.
What? We did that the first time, too.
I wasn't paying attention the
He's
first
gonna cheat her the whole time.
The whole time?
I don't like this. This is already bad, and we're hardly
It's
into the game.
also one hand at a time.
Is it one-handed at a time?
Did you read?
It's supposed to be one hand at a time,
Well,
but
it's also supposed to be
that's-
regular-sized Jenga.
Yes, so I've modified that rule because this is the larger Jenga. I tested it out before, and it's really hard to use one hand with like the big, but like when
Makes
you're
sense.
playing normally at home, you're supposed to only use one hand. But
Makes sense.
modified rules for a modified set, so that part's cool.
Yeah, he's still a cheater. It's fine.
It's still a cheating bastard, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So congratulations, everybody.
Hey, we did it.
You are. Wait, I don't know why I'm talking like Terry. You are. You know what? I'm just gonna stick
Okay.
with it now. I'm committed to the bits. Yes, and baby.
Yes, and baby.
I don't know if you guys wanna come check out my improv show after the show. After you're done being blackmailed, we're called the Grinning Ghosts. We're very bad.
So cute.
We're very
Are
terrible.
they also for hire?
Yeah, I mean, we do like parties and like conventions and stuff.
You
we
do
mostly,
parties?
Yeah. We mostly just
Perfect.
gather in a circle and play zip zap zop for 4 hours.
Right.
Too real.
In your group to play the last party that people will ever do.
Oh, that was very ominous. You know
Well, I
what?
run a funeral.
Maybe like we could do like a word trade where like you tell me like cool ominous shit to say, because I'm very bad at that part. You're very good at that
I mean,
part. That'd be red. Anyway,
Yeah.
the kitchen's on fire.
Fire
Bye.
extinguisher.
And Terry's face is
Okay,
gone.
has anyone looked for a fire extinguisher?
Do you keep
No,
for
no,
a
he
fire
just-
hydrant.
He
We
did
found a
look
fire
for one, but he found a
hose.
hose instead.
Is there anything?
Okay.
And that was a clue, right? The hose
Yes.
is a clue.
Yes.
So we need to find the other attaching piece.
Yes.
Okay.
sink?
Oh, good.
Oh, a sink. Yeah.
We are in a kitchen.
Yes, we are.
Do we know if this is a gas fire or an electrical fire?
No,
And
that was-
Milagros
You
wanted to look
can,
for
you
flour.
know, just by looking at the
Oh,
stove,
yeah.
it is like an older, very much like gas-powered stove.
Sorry, did Suspiria find
Flour?
The
No,
door
the
was
door
like
was
jammed.
locked.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it
but
did
you've already
seem
got
like
jams,
if you
we can make
maybe
biscuits.
really went for
yeah,
it.
if
So
you really
right
went for
wing.
it.
I say, I mean, we're in a thing. There's a bunch of like heavy pans and stuff. I say, if it, I grab the heaviest pan or something like that and
Oh,
just
this
try to
Cast iron skillet.
cast iron skillet, just try to smash the door that Suspiria tried to.
Okay.
You want to grab a
Draw
cast
black.
iron
Draw black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Draw black.
Come on.
There's smoke, there's heat.
Don't worry.
I don't want any of you to continue.
Also, just out of
Characters
sheer
fire.
curiosity, Mr. Vermillion, like, would you say that as an actor you would be like physically equipped to swing around a cast iron
No.
stove
or
skillet, or would you have like a stunt
you get
double
beefy
who
for
would
your
normally
role?
do
I
that
think
for you?
I would if I would do it in the way that looked the best, not the way that is most effective.
Okay.
So like you know when like Hawkeye draws a bow and he's like whoosh. And
That
then,
is
like,
such a bold thing to do right next to that Jenga tower.
all right.
It's good.
So what do I just draw?
Yeah, just draw
right?
black.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure at all.
Now remember, you
Oh,
can.
why would you tap it so violently?
my God.
Static and kinetic friction. It's the whole thing.
Block, 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 block.
Careful. Woo! All right.
Good job.
And
Okay.
so,
Yeah, it's
just,
officially walk carefully.
just
was
to
gonna say, we
clarify,
have to
your
walk very
intention
careful
is you want to
on
smash through this thing.
I'm trying to get into the cabinet that Suspiria was formerly
Okay,
trying to.
perfect.
That's
Okay,
correct,
yes. As you raise this cast iron skillet in a way that, again, is just inexplicably like so much more energy than you need to.
I'm like
You
thinking about where the camera. I'm like trying to check
Like the
camera
angles.
exactly.
you clearly like pose for just a second too long, just in case the editor needs to make a J cut. And
He is posing. He's posing right
and
now.
you swing it almost like a baseball bat, almost like a sword, and you crash through the rotted door of this pantry. So you now have access to the pantry. You see a scattering of some moldy tin cans. You see
Ooh.
some stuff on the floor. You see, this is strange. You see at the bottom of the closet a crate that has a big red bow on it.
Oh, it's a present.
But most importantly, you see the connector piece for the hose. And Terry jumps out of the wall and he
No,
goes,
but I'm gonna open the
"Do-do-do-do-do.
present."
Congratulations, you have found the second piece of the puzzle. There's still a fire though. Bye. And he leaves.
I want to open the present though. It was clearly a gift for me.
A gift for you.
Yeah,
You
yes.
specifically?
Now, I would
Yep.
remind you, the fire is raging.
Yeah, I am
do
aware.
you want to open the present before you...
Yeah, but someone else is dealing with the hose.
I'll take the piece, and I will take it back to them and be like, to you specifically. I found the other piece. I think this is what you were looking for.
It's okay.
Oh, so you do find you find
Yes.
the piece to
Okay.
the hose, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
you found the piece.
We'll say you give it to me.
Yeah.
I will take it.
Yep,
and
yep.
Okay, as you navigate, the smoke is billowing up through the
I,
kitchen
as
at
a
this
fire
point.
spinner on my hobbies, am used to this.
Okay,
You're so
okay,
right,
yeah,
Queen.
You're
you're
in
right.
your
So
element.
right, girl.
I'm in my
Yes.
element.
You know what? You explained it. I'm not going to make you draw. You go maybe a little bit, but you've been around fire before. You know what this is like.
I'm dying.
And so you casually bring over the piece
I'm gonna give it to you.
to Mr. Ebony.
Thank you. I will put the piece onto the hose, and then I'm going to walk over to the sink and try to attach the hose to the sink merrily.
Because you moved away from the sink, I will need you to draw another block to see if you can navigate the fire.
Yes.
All right. I just want to point out while this is happening, Vermilion is just like doing an imaginary press conference, like
my
practicing
God.
how he's going to tell the story of having broken open the door. He's like,
Oh my God.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Block.
Queen Elizabeth, you must not bow to me. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Okay.
Masterfully done. Ooh.
Oh.
Very good. Very good.
Go Sphinx.
That was really good for the amount of like danglies you've got going on. You got
Very
buildings and stuff.
theatrical.
All right. So you manage through the smoke, through the haze, through the blistering heat of the fire that is shooting up and around you, through the fire, through the flames. Some Guitar Hero shit. You manage to sort of get the hose connected to the sink. You pull the faucet and you begin to spray. And it might have looked cooler, back when the house was in its heyday, but it's gonna do the trick. And you are able to, like, very slowly, very methodically sort of extinguish the flames. And would another one of you, just out of curiosity, as Mr. Ebony is doing this, does somebody else want to maybe try and just cover the stove from the other fire? Is that a thing that somebody would like to do? Cool.
Yeah.
We'll say that you do that just narratively. You don't have to pull for it.
Yeah, no, I deal with fires all the time,
Okay, excellent. Putting out fires left and right with all those little kids and those iPad
Exactly,
babies.
yeah.
You know how
It's
it
the
goes.
iPad baby's
iPad
fault. It's
baby.
always the iPad baby's fault.
It's true. And so Terry once again sort of appeared. I don't have to make the noise, but it makes me feel good.
I'd
so
rather
just let me
enjoy
know
it,
if it
Terry.
gets tedious. I can even change it. I can do a different noise every time. But anyway,
You have options.
I do.
No.
Okay, we've got. We got that one. We've got do. I stole that one from some guy. He had an iPhone. It was pretty dope. We also have. That was kind of long, so we also have. People don't really like that one.
Lucky for me, Terrence. That is the one I would like for you to use.
We moved that one.
Terry looks very seriously at Mr. Ebony, and you see a ghostly tear begin to flow down his cheek, and a single ghostly tear rolls down. He goes, "You're the first person to call me Terrence in almost a century." Anyway, congratulations. Oh man, I wasn't expecting you to get emotional tonight. Usually you guys just die and then I can go home. But anyway, home to the great unknown. Whoa. I really like that we're doing a crowd participation thing. It makes me feel less awkward. Anyway, so congratulations. You have solved your first puzzle.
Thank you.
And then he fades back out.
And you're still unwrapping the present?
Yeah, I was hoping it would help us figure this out.
That
Okay.
was meant for you.
So you unwrap it?
Oh, yeah.
As you pull the just gorgeous, thick, silk red ribbon from around this box, and you open this crate. You open it and you pop off the lid, and
What's in the
inside
box?
is a charred fire stick with a note that says, "Congratulations. This may be of use, or perhaps it's just another thing that you would like to bury, along with those you've hurt."
Ooh, scandalous.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Well, that sounds suspicious too.
Curious and curious.
Oh my God, I love Alice in Wonderland. That's like what our wedding theme should be.
Oh, do the Queen of Hearts party.
Right.
And as
Oh my
your
God.
vow, you just scream, off with it.
He would love that, yeah.
It would be great.
It's very loving.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
It's the Queen of Hearts. Like, what else could it be?
Yeah, is it even love if you're not beheading one another?
No.
Right. Let's be all
You
agree,
guys
right?
will have beautiful iPad babies.
I refuse.
You can be Tweedledum.
No.
Terry,
Maybe the caterpillar.
Yeah.
No, you don't have enough arms.
You're right, the cat.
I want the. Oh.
He wants the hookah.
The cat.
The cat.
I love
But can you be
cats.
invisible? It's real after all,
When I
books, right?
choose.
Books are all real, every single one.
Every single one?
Every single one. Vermilion walks in and goes like, yes, all right, things start to be revealed. Which one of you scoundrels did whatever this implies? I don't know, I didn't graduate high school. Not that you can't be very smart and graduate
You
high
were a
school.
child actor, weren't you?
I was a child actor, yes.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Trust fund, baby?
I don't know what that means.
Got you.
But I did have a lot of money.
No, we don't have those anymore. Just iPad babies.
Oh, right,
We're trying to
Yeah,
get in.
Right.
No, it's all
You're right.
iPad.
I'm trying to be more
It's
up
part
to
of
the
it's part of
times.
the Apple trade-in program.
Makes a lot of sense.
You traded an iPad for a baby.
Yeah.
Wait, is that not what she's been saying all along?
No.
No, it's that the babies, like
Oh,
the
I-
second they're born, they get
I'm
an
the one
iPad,
misunderstanding
and then
here.
like that's it. It's all downhill from there.
I thought it was an iPad.
Then they
Baby.
belong to Steve
No,
Jobs.
But they do have like really big, like giant handles and like Nerf cases because the babies like to throw them, but they're like $600. So yeah.
Who trusts these children with iPads?
Terry phases
funds.
back out of the
Parents
wall,
at this point.
but as Terry appears, he is dressed in like a full Elizabethan, like Queen Elizabeth
Oh, it
outfit
is time for the
with
fancy
the
dress
wig
party.
and the
Wow.
ruff,
Get it, Terry.
and it's covered in hearts and spades and clovers and diamonds. And he goes, "Oh, I was gonna kind of like riff on the Alice in Wonderland thing, but we're kind of past it." Poof! And comes back into his regular business casual attire. And he says,
Is it
"All right, well, once again,
khakis?
I will remind all of you that the clock is a-ticking and y'all are a-dying. Because aren't we all dying just slowly? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring the
Do we
room
need
down,
to
but
go
it's
in door
fine."
number 2?
Not you.
No.
Well, not you
That is
anymore.
my business, young man. I don't mind at all.
So,
You know what? There's like a really like
Door number
Dickensian
2.
quality
Yeah, well-
about you, and I just want you to know that I appreciate it a lot. Just FYI.
I appreciate you as well.
So anyway,
Terrence.
if you'll follow me this way, and Terry phases just straight through the wall, and there is a pause,
Dorn.
and Terry comes back, and goes, "Oh, sorry, I forgot that you guys can't. Okay,
I
come
just
on,
want to
follow
point
me."
out, I was like halfway.
I'm gonna
I was like
open-
halfway there to platform 9 3/4. I was like, yeah.
No,
No, not a movie.
no.
This is not.
We
This is,
just open the doors. You
Oh,
don't
we
have to
open the
ruin.
doors.
You
We
don't
open the
have to
doors.
ruin every single
So
one.
Terry's spectral form comes back through the kitchen, and he
Very
floats
wasteful.
kind of down, and he fiddles. He pulls out a ghostly ring of keys, and he's kind of like, "Nope, not that one. Nope. Oh, this is so awkward. Oh my gosh. Whoa, spooky!" And he shakes the keys a little bit. Oh man, it's so spooky. And he's like clearly struggling, and he finally gets the key, the right key for the door. He unlocks it, and you find yourselves in a hallway. And there are 2 doors on your left, and there are 2 doors on the right. Again, they're
More
fairly
doors.
unassuming. They are carved wooden doors. The knobs all seem to be the same. They're like rusted,
Brass.
dusty, golden knobs that are perhaps were ornate back in the day, but are now sort of covered in a grim, grungy grime. Yes.
I'd like to check like above the doors for any like anything hanging above them for like good luck charms or anything like that.
Okay. You look, you kind of like
daggers.
spot down the dark and dusty
Yeah.
hallway. You don't see much. You see perhaps a cobweb here, a spider web there. There's one of those like weird like boob lamps like in the middle of the hallway that long ago stopped working. But that is basically all you see.
Okay, thank God. Sweet. I didn't do anything.
That's okay. And Terry phases out of the wall and he goes, mysterious choices.
Ooh. So which door next?
Well, so we've gone through this door.
That's the fire
so
door.
So we can go through that one, or that one. Yep, those are the choices. How about this one?
It's an interesting choice. What made you choose that one?
Well, it was the next one in the line, and I didn't want to walk any further.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah,
I
you're
always
so
respect
right.
not walking or moving.
You're so right.
I saved it for the door.
So which door are you choosing?
The very next one.
The very next one.
The very next one?
Interesting.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
I've got
As
it.
you open the next door, and you specifically are opening it. Yes.
Yep.
As you
I
open
regret this already.
the next door, you open it, and with a because this door has not been opened in many a years, you strangely open it, and you see what looks like a child's bedroom with a bed.
There's not an iPad in there, is there?
There are no iPads.
Oh,
no.
thank God. Okay,
not.
cool.
The real terror.
Yeah.
There are there is a small bed. There are some toys that like litter the floor. There's a pile of blocks that are those blocks with like the letters on every side.
For alphabet blocks.
And
They go A through Z.
yes, and everything is covered in sort of a fine layer of dust. There's a cabinet that holds a bunch of toys. There are shelves with toys. But that seems to be pretty much it. And Terry phases back through the wall. He goes, I'm sorry, I can't remember the noise we decided on. Welcome!
It was the scream.
It was screams.
I can't do it. It's very loud for the people watching on Twitch, so, it's fine.
People are twitching.
I'm a spooky ghost!
It's the rigor mortis.
But as you walk into the room, Terry closes the door behind you, and you hear the solid click of a lock. And now you find yourselves just simply standing in this room.
Well, this feels like a nightmare.
I'm immediately going to go to the blocks and start, like, trying to spell, like, your mom or some other kind of, like, lame joke.
Stop trying to call my mom.
Yeah.
She's already watching.
She's already watching.
Hi, Janice's mom.
Greetings.
I like the blocks, though. I'm into the blocks.
I think we should
I
spell.
think that's solid.
With the blocks, we should probably like look for a way out. So maybe just spell way out.
Yeah.
Is there
Well-
any closets or anything
There is a closet. It's
And
like a
in order to
small
be
little-
classified as a bedroom, it has to have a
that-
closet.
Is that true?
That's how properties work.
That's true.
Okay, so I can't have this property then because the door that it has
Because
a
it has a
closet.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
bedroom
a
has a closet.
residential.
Don't
Yeah,
think that's
perfect.
how that works.
Yeah. That's what you think, but my lawyer says otherwise, so like, it's fine.
You have a bad lawyer.
We've agreed on that.
I mean,
But
if
anyways,
you want to get me
we
another
are in a
one, like when we
bedroom,
get married,
and
all that
it's
stuff.
dreadfully
not
dirty.
going to
So
Out of the
obviously,
corner of your eye,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
you see a shadow,
Intriguing.
just a flicker of movement, and you hear a hee.
Oh, God.
But did you really hear it? Did you really, or perhaps it was just an echo of?
Are there any dolls in here?
Yes.
Oh!
Like, I cannot stress how many dolls there
Are
is.
any of them?
They are porcelain.
I'm out.
Are any of them holding knives?
They don't
To
need
the
to.
best
Not yet.
that you can see, there are no knife-holding dolls.
Okay, well, we've narrowed it
Two
down.
of
it's
them
not
are
Chucky.
holding
Annabelle.
flamethrowers. Very small. Very well.
Are they functioning?
I don't know. Fuck around and find out.
I'm gonna start grabbing dolls and like trying to like put them off in a
Don't
corner
break them as
somewhere.
bad luck.
No,
As
but like
you-
just I'm putting them in timeout. I
Put them
hate
in
dolls.
I
timeout.
would put baby into the corner.
Just
yes.
like turning them around. Like,
As you reach towards the pile
Oh,
of
God.
porcelain
oh
dolls,
God.
you feel just a tiny, just on like this part of your hand.
Oh, they're
And you hear
bitey.
a scuttering and a rustling of what sounds like silk and satin,
Petticoats.
and the scraping of porcelain against itself. And the dolls sort of like move as like one, and they scuttle back into the shadows.
Did you have to say scuttle?
Yeah.
I don't know why that made it worse.
They'll scuttle, Eric.
Vermilion just goes, hey, have you ever been on top of the bed or literally any other surface? And I like get up on top of the bed and I just get really close to the wall.
Are you
The bed
afraid
is rickety. It is old. It is covered in dust and debris. So you, Mr. Vermilion, are going to have to draw to see.
To be on the bed? Okay.
No, to see if the bed holds
to make
your
sure
weight.
you don't
okay,
break
that's
the
fair.
bed?
I
Okay.
believe that you can get on the bed,
I believe you can get on the bed.
but I don't
Does the
know
bed
if you're
believe
going
in
to
you?
What's under the bed? Is
What's
the
under
question.
the
That's true.
bed?
Pass me your character sheet real quick. I just need to check.
Okay.
Thank
This
you.
is a. Oh my
Careful,
gosh.
be careful.
Block, block, block,
Block, block, block, block,
Thank
block, 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 block.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Dude, it's getting real! Okay.
block, 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 block.
Careful. Careful.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This is the part where like it's not over when the block comes out. You gotta.
No, it's not over till you set your butt back in your chair.
Okay.
Nobody sneeze. Nobody breathe. Just.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Thank
we're
you.
good.
Thank you. I'm scared for my life and the lives of my friends. Okay.
We're friends
Oh
now?
my God, we're
We
already
are-
friends.
Oh, because I think I might be able to get something out of you. But yes,
Oh,
for
so
now.
if you have any terrible children, just send them my way.
Oh yes, of course. I
Yeah.
probably have a lot of
no,
terrible
no.
children.
Do you have children?
Probably.
You don't know about that, so but have you updated your will recently?
Have I updated my will recently?
Yeah.
I'm never going to die.
As you say that, perched from your new position on top of this rickety
Because it's
old
killed the
bed,
rest of us.
your foot breaks through
Oh.
the wood.
Oh,
now
God,
you're
there's
not
fucking dolls under
injured,
there.
you're not hurt or anything, but your foot is stuck in this old
You
wooden
are
bed.
startled.
And the funniest thing happens.
Uh-oh.
Just lightly across your ankle, across the part of your leg that is now exposed because your pants are stuck above. You feel fur.
Oh, buddy.
It's soft and fluffy.
Just sort of like a soft, dense fur, just kind of brush
obviously
against
a
you,
rabbit.
and then the feeling is gone.
Is it a little kitty cat?
Is it a big
You
kitty
could
cat?
pull to look under the bed.
Could I pull to look under the bed and see if it's a little kitty cat?
It is dark, and so you can, but if you'd like, but you're gonna have to pull because it's dark, it's scary.
Would Vermilion do that?
I don't know.
Do you scream?
There is a what is a fire stick, by the way? What is,
So it's like a fire spinners, like the big.
oh, for like,
like the
for
big-
like toy and
Yeah.
whatnot. Okay.
Yeah. So when she said that she had seen you
Not
at
like
a
an
fire
apple
spinning
or
event,
a,
it was
not
like a fire
TV thing.
spinner.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to look under the bed, but honestly, because these dolls are literally like scaring Eric, not like the really.
Oh,
I'm
say,
scared,
no,
like,
this is
ugh.
literally
Ugh.
worst nightmare.
I need
worst
to
nightmare.
sleep tonight, so I'm not gonna pull. I'm not gonna look under the bed.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
All right.
However, I would like to know: are there like specific letters on these blocks? Are there like just all the letters, or are there like 5 blocks with some letters?
There are a number of blocks
Okay.
with a number of letters.
Okay.
Um,
So
Because I
but
know
there
you like
might-
escape rooms, so like I'm immediately thinking about these
Some
blocks.
number between 1 and 26.
There could be duplicates.
But
though.
I would remind you, there is someone who you could ask.
Oh,
Oh my God, Terry, bestie.
Well, let's. I know we don't have to. We could probably just say his name, but can we all get in a little
In circle?
and like hold hands?
Yeah.
We don't have to do it right
Yes,
now because.
yes. We'll
but
we'll just do like this.
we
We'll
hold
do like
hands.
this, yes.
Oh,
Katie, you're
am I
part of this.
okay?
Okay.
I'm part of it.
And we go.
I'm holding
Terry,
Terry,
Terry, Terry, Terry, Terry, Terry, Terry.
Terry faces through and goes, Tammy! Yeah! Terry rules! Terry rules! Terry rules!
Terry rules! Terry rules! Terry rules!
Terry rules!
We have a
Oh,
question for
man.
you.
Hey, I don't ever really feel like a lot of people like celebrate me or anything. Like, just Terry rules. I like to hear it. I like to see it. Terry rules, man. But anyway, what are we talking about?
We have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, there's dolls in here.
Yeah,
They seem to
they're bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that.
Do you
They
have
do
like a
that.
first aid kit or something?
No, man.
Do they have rabies?
They,
No, they're
that's-
dolls.
I mean, honestly,
not
not
dolls.
gonna lie,
Okay,
most people do die in this room, so I don't really know. Also, yeah. So
I guess our question is, what do we need to do here?
what do you need to do? Okay, so here's the thing. There's a couple ways out of this room.
Okay, great.
Don't want to spoil the surprise. There is a secret code. You can put it in the box if you really wanted to.
So you
So you
two
could
are
do that.
correct.
You were right.
Yeah.
So
I was
let's
like,
spell
see,
out
here's the thing.
secret
Terry
code first.
got your back. Terry has your mortal blacks. I'm always listening. You already said it, so I'm not like spoiling anything.
Terry
you already
does
said
rule.
the idea, so
Thanks.
I feel
fucking rules,
comfortable
dude.
sharing that for you. Yeah, so you could do that. Otherwise, like, there's a couple other options. You haven't really explored the whole room yet. Mysterious.
Well, I'd also like to know who sets the code.
I do.
Is you do you set the codes?
Yeah, Terry makes the rules. We
Do you
just established
reset
that.
all the rooms?
Yeah,
Do you
it's-
reset all the rooms?
Yeah.
Like the fire, all of it. You reset
Well, yeah,
everything.
I mean, the fire, you don't really have to, like, the fire just kind of exists. But yeah, no, I have to reset all the rooms by myself,
Wow.
come up with all the codes by myself,
Did you ever get a pay raise recently?
No,
You should
I'm
ask
pretty,
for
I'm
one.
sort of like, I died here, so now I'm stuck here. So it's like, it gives me something
Great.
to do.
You should sue.
Also watch out. And,
You should call my lawyer.
Don't call her
He's
lawyer.
great.
And as
Don't-
Terry
don't-
just
don't call her.
casually,
Don't call her
as
lawyer, no.
Terry casually goes, also watch out, a teddy bear launches itself from somewhere with claws and a gaping maw,
my
and just launches itself at your face. Draw
We're in
a
hell.
block to evade.
We're in hell.
Yeah.
We're in hell. Yeah.
You guys are getting really, there's a lot of standing around happening.
Okay, we need to also.
Okay,
I
wait,
just
wait,
want
wait.
to start spelling
I have
stuff
an
with the
idea.
blocks
I have
while
an
we're searching
idea.
the room.
Idea, yes.
What if we put Terrence in the blocks?
Oh.
Because that made him really happy.
That's true.
That could work.
Block.
Oh my god.
Block.
I don't like this.
Oh my god. Block.
Oh, nice! Hey!
It's getting sketchy.
Pro move. That was some pro level stuff. I'm definitely
was
in favor of
terrifying.
spelling Terrence.
Yeah. So can we put Terrence? Can we spell Terrence in the block?
Sure. So as you navigate over to the blocks,
Oh god.
Number one, Terry.
They're going
you
from my
see these like
ankles.
shadows kind of like gathering around the edge of the blocks. And the strangest thing, you hear as this box jumps. Jumps. This box. I should probably stop shaking the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happens if you
Yeah.
Yeah. What if you kill all of
Yeah.
us? Like,
Then Terry dies again?
TPK! Fuck! I don't know. It's not really in the rules. I don't know if it's a jackass.
I think Terry
knocking
dies if you knock it over.
if Terry dies, I'm out.
A box
The game's over.
easily 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet
God.
is sort of like bumps its way in front. And it has a big red bow.
Hi,
on
Jack.
it.
One of us has to open this box.
Yeah,
It's got to be more blackmail stuff.
of course.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure
Well, I
Jack is in
suggested
Are we-
spelling the blocks. So, like, I'm gonna try and go to the blocks.
Yeah, do the blocks first. Let's do the blocks.
Somebody else
We're
can
having
handle
a
the
block
box, I'll handle the
party
blocks.
first.
Wait, did we already spell the blocks?
You have not yet.
No.
Are
Okay,
you
okay.
actively doing that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
As you spell Terrence, Terry pops up and he goes, "You're so close. If they don't figure out the other thing, I'm probably just gonna give it to you because I'm really proud of you. But I'm gonna let them resolve the box first, okay? Bye."
Oh, okay.
But he just says it to you. They don't hear it.
Okay.
So he goes, "Also,"
Secrets don't make friends, Terry.
and just like the top part of Terry and his like nose is sticking out of the wall, he goes, "Check the closet on your way out." And then he goes, "I gotta go." And he just hides, but only you hear that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I guess, all right, so Vermillions sees the box, and he goes like, "Oh, who knew it was my birthday in 4 months? I'll take it. Thank you so much."
4 months.
In 4 months? Oh, yes, of course. Yes, absolutely. It's never too early to celebrate.
Wait, so what zodiac sign are you then?
Well, we missed
All
your
of
half
them.
birthday. It's a late half
I
birthday
mean-
present.
yes,
His
it's late.
chart must be fucked up if he's all of them.
I'm every single goddamn one of them. That's right. I was the first, the people who are still studying me medically. It's fascinating.
So you know you're not actually each of the characters you portray.
I'm sorry?
You're not actually each of the characters you portray. You have one.
I feel like you're about to
I am
break.
all. I am all.
The box.
Oh my god. Oh my
Get the
god.
box. Get the
The
box.
box shudders again.
You're right. It's your birthday.
Yeah, it's your
On
birthday.
your
Happy
box, so happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Vermilion
Happy
immediately
birthday.
gets terribly frightened, but he also notices that everybody's looking at him, and he does not want that to stop. So
You're right.
he holds on to it. He holds on to it, even though it's shuddering, and he opens it.
Open
He
the
just opens it.
I open the box.
Okay, as you open the box,
Oh,
you hear,
God.
and a jack in the box, wielding a massive knife, jumps out of the box and just starts going at you. Draw.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more
Okay.
than one block.
All right.
I think you
that
got
might
it.
be more than
Okay,
block.
okay.
Block,
I was gonna
block.
block.
This might be it, folks. I don't know.
I mean, it would be perfect timing. Block.
Come on, you got it.
Rest in peace.
I don't care.
Rest
I'm
in
taking these.
peace.
I'm taking these. These are mine now. These are mine now.
These
I don't
are
care.
mine now.
No, I'm
Put
kidding.
them
We
back.
need him to put the thing back up.
Damn.
Thank you
Rest
very
in
much.
peace, King. Rest in peace.
All right.
So, can I do my own death?
Yeah, please.
All right,
Oh my
cool.
gosh.
Oh, this is good. If it doesn't take 20 minutes, I'm gonna be upset.
Let's go.
20 minutes
I'm
of
like
care.
not feeling so good.
If you like.
We got audience volunteers
He's like,
coming
hell
to
yes.
assist.
He's like, hell yes. This is why I came to this
It's a
con.
community activity.
I feel like you were like, hell yes, the whole reason I'm at Gencon.
All right, but because we don't have a lot of time yet,
Okay, all right.
as you guys set up, let's hear how Eric heroically
The
dies.
jack in the box comes up, starts slashing me like it's sort of like that one Twilight Zone episode. And as I'm getting slashed, I'm like, no, it's not possible. Make sure they spell my name right. Tell my wife I said hello. And then I die. And as I'm dying on the floor, my eyes are about to shut. And I say, my one regret was not doing The Godfather 4. The boys are back.
As
That's out about anyway.
as the spark of
Tell
life
him that. Wait till he's dead.
leaves Mr. Vermilion's eyes, Terry phases through the wall. He goes, man,
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
thank you, volunteers.
Yeah.
Terry goes, man, this part never gets any easier. But everybody stand back, because this is about to get rad. And Terry goes, Pih. And he rubs his hair together and goes,
Ectoplasm.
Shazam! And then he kind of looks over and goes, I don't know, I haven't really chosen yet. And he puts his spectral form, or hand, through the chest of Mr. Vermilion, and he goes, "Ah!" Okay, I really don't have to make the noises, but I feel like it really adds something.
It really does, yeah.
And to your fascination, defying physics, defying the laws of everything you know, the corporeal form of Mr. Vermilion fades away like Yoda in Star Wars.
Necromancy
and
is weird.
is replaced by a glowing, blue, ghostly form that looks nearly identical to Terry, because Mr. Vermilion
Oh, you're a
is now a
hologram
ghost
now.
Hey.
in the house.
I come back and I say, you know what, Terrence, hello, pleasure to meet you, your ghostliness. It was weird that my clothes disappeared first. I feel like I should have disappeared all at the same time.
No, your butt was like all the way out for like 5 minutes.
It was very much out.
It was fine.
It was very much out. But I approve.
That's fine.
Yes.
It's cool. But you were laying on your face, so like nothing weird happened.
Face
It was
down,
just
ass
your
up.
butt.
That's how I do it.
Butts are funny. The rest isn't. You know?
Exactly how I wanted to die.
We want to keep it PG. So butts
Do
are
we
funny.
really?
The rest,
Sorry.
Yeah. I know. I'm pretty sure I
You
said
stop.
that a
You
couple
good?
of times. It's fine. Sorry, Mom. She's watching. Hi.
Oh my God! Hi, Katie's mom.
Hello, all,
So
all of the
Terry
cast,
says,
Mom.
so anyway, so here you go. Here's your, and he in a sort of rucksack just like appears and he ruffles. So he goes, so anyway, here's your handbook for the recently deceased. Yeah, they stole that from like, that's like a real thing. So that's for you. That's gonna like guide you through. Oh, but yeah, so I just want to let you know, you can hang for the rest of the adventure, you can help out your team. That's still allowed, but it is gonna like corporeal forms when you're a ghost. Like that shit's hard to deal with.
You can
when
do
you're
light
new
switches,
ghost.
remember, but not
Yeah,
pins.
So you're
Light
just gonna have to
switches.
draw double every time.
Okay, cool.
Or you can just not do shit if you want to be a non-participatory. It's up to you. Anyway, cool. Hey, there's some shit in the box. You should look at it because we're running short on time.
Open the box.
Oh, yes.
I'm
Yeah.
good. I've been on an opening boxes spree, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you're like the
open this
box
one.
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
yeah.
open this box. The Jack in the Box, by the way, once it's sort of like murdered Mr. Vermilion, it just sort of happens. It's fine. It sort of like phases out of existence. It turns black. It crumples, and it sort of like poof into flames. And Terry goes, "Yeah, they do that once they've served their purpose. It's really nice. I wish somebody would do that for me." Anyway,
Terrence,
so cool.
Terrence, is this how you wound up in the house?
Oh yeah, definitely. I was getting blackmailed like all the way. Just so much blackmail, just all the money, all of this. Yeah, it was real bad.
Wait,
It's pretty terrible.
What did you do?
Yeah, what did you do?
Terry,
I haven't done
Terry
anything,
goes,
but what did you
"You
do?
don't want to know."
Jesus.
Okay, sorry, I asked.
You did Jesus?
Side.
Anyway,
Terry, I didn't know you had a dark side.
I'm loving Terry more and more every second.
yeah, I'm a very nuanced and complex character.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, not bad for something I threw together 5 minutes before the show started.
While this is going on, Vermilion is just going around grabbing like bottles of scotch, being like, "Watch this!" And he's like pouring it, but it's just like pouring it on the floor. Just doing all the standard.
Why
day
are there
one
so
ghost
many
stuff.
bottles of scotch in this child's room?
A lot.
We've made an assumption.
This
We've
was
made
what they
an
had before the
assumption.
iPad.
So you search the box that you've just gone through, and inside you find a horseshoe and like a console game, like a old console game.
Like a Nintendo cartridge?
And Terry goes, I wasn't super sure based on the description you put in your character sheet what kind of game you were talking about, but this is for you. And then
Oh no! This game doesn't exist.
Suspiria's just gonna snatch the horseshoe and like just.
That's a bit suspicious of
Steal
you.
the horseshoe.
That's unlucky.
I
It's unlucky.
did what?
It's not lucky.
You took that forward.
I didn't do anything.
Give it back.
We
I didn't.
literally
You
just
imagined
watched
Give
you
it.
do it.
Give it
You
back.
you imagined
I'm
it.
gonna
now.
reach over and yank it from you. We're gonna start fighting over it. And
No,
you're not gonna
no,
like
I didn't
that.
take anything. It was just.
Vermilion just starts flying like through all angles.
Vermilion,
being like, yeah, they
help.
took it. I saw
Make
it.
yourself
they took
useful for once in your.
Snitch.
Once in my life.
Horseshoe back now.
Oh, okay, yeah, totally. I totally had no idea what that was. Yeah, totally.
Then why did you take it?
Take what?
The horseshoe that you just had
It's
to
there
slide
in the
through.
box. I didn't take anything.
You took it out of her hand.
Hold on. Let me
didn't
check the
touch
box.
Okay.
Oh no, she's right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just a little suspicious.
All right. So as you all are adamantly trying to pretend like you don't know what's going on, Terry phases once back to the wall. And goes, hey everybody. So one thing, Mr. Vermilion. There's a cool rule. Is that once one of you shuffles off this mortal coil, I really don't know why I choose to have Terry explain this part, but here we are, I've committed to it. You're going to need to draw 3 blocks from the tower so as to represent the missing pieces of our heart that are gone because you are no longer here in our physical realm with us.
Blocks,
so go draw 3 more
blocks,
blocks.
blocks.
Okay.
Blocks.
As Eric is doing that, because I have full confidence that he'll be able to not fuck this up too hard, Terry will look at the rest of you and say, all right, so like I'm not gonna lie, we're making some pretty good progress, but we've got a few more rooms to explore. So
Next room.
Yeah.
We need to look at something.
The closet.
Wait, we have to check the wardrobe, right?
Oh wait.
Eric. All right. we
Oh
need to
wait.
check the
Just
closet.
because
you want to check
yeah.
the closet?
Okay. Yeah. So just because like he said that to me, I'm just gonna like, just. Also, I don't know where the dolls went, if they crumbled or not. But if there's any dolls, I'm just gonna be like surreptitiously punting them
watched the whole
out of the
Tower
way
Okay.
on my way to the closet, and I'm gonna open it.
Okay, so you open the closet door.
He's like a cat.
Sorry, we're gonna wait because Eric's being an attention
Literally
whore.
like a cat.
Why are you
Blocks,
like this?
blocks, blocks, blocks. Oh, what have you done? Oh. Can he die twice?
Yeah, if Eric ruins this again, I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy his soul. It's just, no more ghosts. You just,
No more ghosts.
Thanos. All right, is that your 3? Great,
Yeah.
thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Vermillion. Good job, Eric. All right. So, as you open this closet, like the wardrobe in the kids' room, you open it and a blast of snow and ice just comes flying out of the wardrobe, and this like centaur dude goes, "What the fuck? Do you mind?" And he pulls the door shut.
So that's where Narnia's been? I'm buying this house. I don't care. I don't care.
And Terry goes, "Okay, so yeah, what do y'all? Let me just go ahead and he unlocks
That can
the
be
door.
our honeymoon vacation.
Next door.
Less trouble.
Next door.
Yeah.
And you see again, you walk out in the hall. You have 3 doors left.
Yep, next door.
Okay, the one right next to it.
Yep.
We're not about this
We'll go
walking
down the
thing.
line.
It's going down the line.
Eggs our sides.
Okay.
boy.
As you
no.
open the door that is immediately adjacent to the one that you just opened, you walk from like the hardwood floor of my husband is texting me to let me know that I said centaur instead of satyr and I ruined
Yeah.
the Narnia joke. So I'd like to formally apologize to everyone at home for
I thought you were
ruining
doing
the
it for
Narnia joke.
copyright.
Sorry.
Yes, that's true, that's true. It was actually Marmia, it's
Yes,
not
it's
Narnia.
Marmia.
It's Marmia, guys.
It's fine, it's
the
Marmia.
Chronicles of Marmia.
It's Marmia.
So, again, we're just all out here trying not to get ceased and desist, all right? I have never seen that movie. It's fine. Anyway, listen, I don't get out much, all right? So anyway, you I can't believe you can see the text of my husband just saying it's the best thing ever. So you walk, you step over the threshold of this door, and the hardwood floor, the teak, sort of antique hardwood floor of this house disappears, and you are standing inexplicably on a gravel path with moss and sticks and some dead leaves. And the light is different in here. And as you look around, what you realize is that you have stepped into some sort of greenhouse, some sort of atrium. And these massive glass windows stretch
The conservatory!
12, 15 feet up into the air. They're dirty. And
Wait,
they're,
so like a Republican made this?
I don't know. Are they into greenhouses?
Well, it's a conservatory, so like... Can't be beat, can't be beat.
I was like, Milagros is on it tonight.
But so you walk in and you see at the center there's sort of this like old gnarled tree, and there is a sundial immediately in front of it, and Terry goes, "Welcome to the Conservatory Puzzle," and he phases back out of existence.
Okay. Looking around, is there other doors?
There are no other doors. It is like a one door. There's a round sort of like greenhouse. There are a few like bushes with some gnarled vines. But there's like one like very large tree in the center with
It's
this.
made out of glass, so I have an important question.
Yes.
Is it light outside?
I was gonna say.
You cannot tell
Oh.
right
Is the
now.
glass,
The
like,
light
dirty?
has shifted. But because the windows are so dirty, there's nothing really happening on the sundial. You have no real idea of what time it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call
Must be
someone
shooting
to fix
day for
that.
night.
I
Classic.
think we have to clean the windows, but I usually hire someone for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hire someone to fix that. It's no problem.
Yeah, can we get Angie's list in here?
You can call Terry.
How tall are the windows?
They're easily 15, 20 feet. This is
Okay.
a
Wait.
massive, gorgeous.
I
sort
would
of-
like to start walking and looking at the plants.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As you start walking around looking at the plants, you hear a sort of rustling, slow and steady sort of across. You don't see anything, but you see maybe a couple of the bushes kind of rustling around a little bit.
Interesting.
Those better be adorable little
So
chipmunks.
normally I'm all about checking things, but I'm not looking in the
usually
bushes,
bees.
so I'm out.
Or hornets.
If this is where I die, because I didn't go in the
What the
bush.
hell can I do with a ghost?
Can you like go through the bushes and see if they're like cute little chipmunks?
I guess, yeah.
Can you
'cause I
rustle it
can't-
back at them?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, how does
So
this
you,
feel?
Mr. Vermillion, you were going to decide to look through the bushes?
I'm gonna look at the verses, yeah. But first I'm gonna say I haven't seen this much green since I starred in On the Water Slide.
As Mr. Vermilion,
Ghost
where,
one-liners.
where are you going?
Do I have to draw?
No.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else does.
Oh, shit.
As
Oh,
Mr.
Jesus.
Vermilion rustles his ghostly form through the bushes, the vines of these bushes begin to come alive, and these huge vines begin to take swipes at you, and these thorns start growing out of these dead bushes, and they start coming towards your ankles.
Just tell Poison Ivy that I recycle, okay? Okay?
I didn't touch Frank,
I
okay?
actually understood that reference.
Frank on the blocks?
No, it's Poison Ivy's boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah, Frank.
from Batman Returns?
No,
I'm committed.
That's
it, I'm committed.
Before they get
Nice.
beautifully done.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I thought I was going
Well
to have to
done.
draw, but then I
You're a ghost. The vines can't hurt you.
guess that's true. So I guess anytime we need information, but without interaction,
Yeah.
I'm just going to ghost my way through.
Just like how you ghosted your ex-wife.
That's right.
And all of your child
All
support
of them.
payments.
That was
many
good.
iPad
Gold
babies.
star. Gold star.
All right.
Thank you.
As these vines, very nice.
Give me a ribbon.
No,
All right. As you sort of narrowly avoid these sort of like thorny vines that are reaching out.
Wait, wait.
I didn't draw a block.
Oh, that's fine.
I was waiting for them to take it off.
Oh no, your microphone.
I
no.
caught it.
The worst possible circumstance.
The worst possible circumstance, just the microphone.
Yeah, you probably want to clip that so you got two hands.
Block.
Block.
God damn you guys.
Block.
Block, 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 block.
Go block, block, go block,
Oh
block,
my
go.
God,
Go,
you guys.
Go, go, go.
Block.
It's like a mad dash to get back.
As you narrowly avoid these vines that are reaching towards you, one of them kind of grabs your ankle a little bit, and you have to shake it off. And one grabs your arm, and you do the same, and you shake it off
told her I
again.
recycle.
The thorns sort of like scratching you just a little bit as you go. Terry sort of phases out of the wall, and he kind of waves you down, Syed, and he's like, hey, and he just points up. He goes, I'm not supposed to help, but like, hey, and he just fades back out. But only you see Terry do this.
I just slowly.
Okay, as you look up, you see this beautiful stained glass window with this just ornate picture of the sun and the moon, sort of like one of those like moon maps where it shows like all the different
Okay, Terry,
phases
I know
of the
how a
moon.
sundial works.
Yeah. And so in the middle of this stained glass window, there is an inscription that has been burned into the glass, and it says, "Your mortal life has yet begun. Turn the dial towards the sun."
Oh.
And Terry phases back and he goes, "Nailed it."
This isn't how sundials work, Terry, but okay.
Okay.
Terry phases back and goes, "Listen, for the sake of the game, I thought it was a cool puzzle, so bye."
I'm gonna go like a kitchen timer, turn the sundial.
Okay, so you're gonna turn the sundial?
Yeah, Terry.
Okay, draw a black for me. The sundial is rusty.
Days of our lives.
The sundial's rusty. It is old. It has been sort of like here the whole time.
It's been here since the dawn of time.
Block.
Block, 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 block.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We have block.
Careful.
Yeah. Oh my
Okay.
God.
Terry pops out. He's like, "I'm
almost
not
stepped
gonna
on my
lie, that was
dress."
a lot closer than I thought."
Good job.
So
Well done.
as you turn this sundial, you hear a cranking and it sounds exactly like that. You hear a cranking and a grating and a grinding as you yank this sundial. So the sundial is pointing towards the sun in the stained glass window. And as you do, the sundial kind of goes, and it lifts up as almost though with hydraulics or something. And inside is a small file card box wrapped in a red bow.
How fascinating.
Oop, okay, I'm gonna take that then.
Hey. All right.
Hold on. Don't steal from my man.
I'm not
Give it to him.
stealing, I'm just reading it
We're
first.
just reading it.
Give it to him.
We will.
Oh, and I
I'm gonna
wasn't
look over your
going
shoulder.
for it. I just said it
I
was
look over your shoulder.
Yeah, we're
Is
reading
that not
it.
like
We're reading
expressing
it.
interest?
I look over her shoulder.
No.
I'm just,
Is that
I'm
like
just,
something that
You're
you say?
hovering between
I'm
us.
like
Okay,
partway
cool.
through both
What's
of
the
your
word?
faces. I'm like just
Catchphrase here?
hovering through.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
So you open the box?
Yes.
Okay, as you open the box, you see what are some small, not Polaroids, but around that kind of vibe, very crappy, very
Extremely
long
fascinating.
angle photos of what looks like Mr. Ebony.
Yeah. No.
Oh my.
And what's going on in these photos?
What's he doing and how clothed is he in these photos?
Terry pops up. Oh, he's very close, but I don't think the rest of that is allowed. That's a lot.
I mean, if he's in the full Victorian suit type deal, that's so.
That's
hot.
really
No, so, the more layers, the better.
It's
great.
violent.
Literally a whole wardrobe on him at once.
So-
yeah.
It's violent. Oh, how did he do this?
What kind of
Mr.
violence?
Ebony, would you want to try and make a play for these photos, or are you just going to let them keep leafing through your secrets? What would
We're
you like
rifling now.
Oh, I'm rifling
Oh,
with that.
no.
Are you kidding
He
me?
was
I want
rifling
to see. I want to
first.
see.
It is not that is a private matter, and that private matter
It was.
has been taken care of. I don't see the need for there to be any more trifling with personal possessions. If you would kindly hand those to me, that would be.
What's going on here?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
wanna
what's
explain
he
this?
doing?
He's fully
It's
clothed.
really interesting.
I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
into that too.
Not a
but,
single nipple in sight.
so sad.
They're not
but,
allowed. Not
not
at this
allowed.
rating.
Sorry.
That's fine, but
So what exactly is happening?
Yeah.
yeah.
I do not wish to explain what is happening. Clearly, you're rifling through those photos. It's clear as day what's happening.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
so what's happening?
It's a lot of murder. It's just
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
Terry
like I said,
phases back in.
You were
Murder.
rifling first, clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Mr. Ebony did the baddest ass thing of any, but everybody else's crimes were kind of petty stuff, and Mr. Ebony just went real hard on the murder. And so honestly, shout out to you, best at blackmail. Good job.
Pretty good.
Pretty
good
Wait, is that
Thank you.
is that why he's Mr. Ebony? Because blackmail?
I don't know.
We're all getting blackmailed.
Yeah, but
I don't
he's the worst.
I don't
one.
know.
No,
Okay,
they're
Ebony-ish.
homophones. They sound the same, but they're different words.
So
Wait. So what do these have against gay people?
That's
I can't stop. I can't.
that's a misunderstanding.
Oh, listen, I just want to be very clear that I might be a ghost, but LGBTQ rights matter.
Yeah.
And I agree
Fuck
wholeheartedly.
anybody else who says so. I'm a ghost, but it doesn't mean that I have old-fashioned values. So fuck the transphobes. Thank you.
You're so right, King. You're so right.
So is this why you're a mortician? So you can get away with the murder?
No, that
It's
just
the
happened.
cleverest
No, that just
crime.
happened to be a lucky happenstance.
Also, this would make a really good Lifetime
You know-
movie.
no,
but
no,
you know,
you
like
know
the After
what,
Dark
murder?
Lifetime movies.
Yeah.
As you all
Since I run a
consider- or
gothic TTRPG
as you
company,
all sort of continue to argue over these photos, the light behind the dingy windows of the conservatory begins to change from that sort of dark to pre-dawn sort of.
Oh, it's pink.
Glowing blue, very pink and blue.
Oh, that's so
And
cute.
Terry sort of pops out, and he's for some reason he's dressed like an angel this time, and he's well, congratulations, you did it. I want to be very clear. This isn't part of it. I'm getting ready for the ghost party, and I wanted to wear a sick costume, so it's cool.
Yeah,
very
looks
nice.
cute. Looks cute.
This is Mr. Vermillion comes in and sort of phases in. directly to the right, and I'm dressed as I got a toga on and one of the double beer
You
hats.
can't have already
things
learned how to
going
just
on.
change your clothes. You just
Oh,
died.
you
and
can.
we
Oh,
got
you
Terry's.
don't have to. You just
It's
think
like,
about
yeah,
it,
you
and
just
it just.
think about
Oh,
it.
you
Watch
yelled
this.
for props.
Kapoosh! And then he's dressed like
No,
Iron Man.
it's
He goes,
wardrobe.
kapoosh again, now I'm Batman. Kapoosh again, now I'm Luke Skywalker. Kapoosh!
That's right.
And he just starts cycling through costumes. It's really easy. Anyway,
That's
so
impressive.
if you'll follow me, I will
wait, are we
escort
giving
you
him the pictures?
to the beginning, to whence we came. And so Terry leads you through this like hallway where there are knights in shining armor and these antique portraits and all of this stuff. And as you're walking, you do see a small sort of like, it almost looks like a little cupboard under the stairs sort of situation.
Is that the Coraline door?
I don't know. Maybe you should open it and find out. Remember what I said earlier? No, it's just not. It's just.
I'm opening it. I want
Okay.
to see if
We're
the other
opening
mothers
all
are there.
doors.
And so as you specifically open the door, there is a dusty shoebox. It's not wrapped. It's fairly innocuous.
Oh, this present's not for
old,
me.
It's broken. The corner is kind of crumbling. And as you open it, you pick off the lid. And inside there's some papers, and you sort of rustle through. And at the very bottom, you pull out a crinkled, yellowed piece of paper. And on it, it says, "Deed to the house."
Get fucked!
Terry appears one last time. He goes, "I don't usually like Willy Wonka this at the end, but like it felt like the right thing to do. So anyway, congratulations everybody on getting your blackmail stuff. You did. You survived. Well, most of you survived, but frankly." Terry looks you up and down. "You kind of deserved it." So,
Vermilion just looks over and he's on the phone.
On the ghost
And he's currently calling your lawyer, buying the rights to this entire story. Yes, of course, yes. It's going to be called My Dinner with Terrence. Being a ghost is actually kind of fucking sweet.
No, wait, I wanted to turn it into a TTRPG.
Wait, you have
Writes
to.
a bot. Writes a bot.
Damn it.
Not to pay me.
I'll let that
We
sort
can
you
take
out.
care of that.
Are you about to kill more people? Because they're going to turn into a ghost, and then they're going to be all up in my. I'm the ghost, okay?
I was
It's
so
my
tempted to
identity
just
now.
go knock
All
that
right,
over.
there's like a lot of infighting. Usually by the end, you've all kind of like united as a team, but you know what? Do your own thing. So anyway, here you guys go. Terry pulls out his giant ghostly key ring, and he unlocks the main doors of the house. And as he opens the door, the sun begins to rise over the mountains. You can see it just down the drive.
it's a new
and a
day,
line
time's up.
of limousines, 4 this time instead of 5, are waiting to take you all back to your homes because you
Your limo driver
have
knew you weren't
defeated
gonna make it.
dreaded Gencon! All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you.
You take it!
I needed to so bad.
Thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you so much to Gen Con for having us. This, fun fact, was my first time ever DMing anything ever. So thank you. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Before we go, please, we'll start it this time. Tell them where they can find you. Tell them where to follow you. Tell them
Oh my
all the
gosh.
stuff you are doing, keeping in mind that we have like 4 minutes.
Quickly,
Yes,
go,
yes,
secret.
absolutely. Hi, I'm Milagros. You can find me at Fountain Pen Femme on Twitter. They cut off like the last M and E.
I'm sorry.
Because they're lame. And I can be found mostly with Dinner and a Game on Twitch Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Saturday mornings, and soon to be Monday nights. I have a YouTube channel and everything else coming later. All of this is under the same username. I have a link tree with Dinner and a Game. Next.
Hi, I'm Sphinx Akasha, also Sphinx Akasha, also known as Circle DM on TikTok. You can find me playing with Dinner and a Game on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, ADH Adventures on Fridays and Saturdays. My podcast, Agents of the Circle, can be found wherever you get your podcast. And thank you. I enjoyed being here, and I love this. Thank you so much for being here and doing this for us.
Yes.
Here it goes.
I am Hey Good. I'm Hey Good on all the things. I stream on Twitch every weekday at 12:30 Eastern Time. You can also find me on TikTok for the majority of my actual content. I also have a podcast called Katie and Eric's Infinite Quest. Katie and I talk about navigating adult life
This
with
Eric.
ADHD.
And this Eric.
I'm
This
Eric.
Eric.
Yes.
Yeah.
This Eric and that Katie. That is correct. Yes.
Hi, I'm Ivy. I'm Gamer the Girl on all social medias. I'm a professional DM, a professional personal assistant, a TTRPG creator, and I am working with Dice Cream Sandwich. I DM on Dinner and a Game every other Friday. I will be DMing on Dice Cream Sandwich shortly, and I DM on my own channel every other Friday, starting again shortly. So yeah, you can find me all up there.
All right. I'm Jenny Loveday. You can find me on all the social media at Jenny Loveday. I like to keep things nice and easy for you like that. I am creating content. I don't know, usually with words right now. I write them or I edit them, and I can do that for you if you want. You just have to pay me. You can also find me in person for the next day over at booth 2221.
Woo!
Yeah.
221.
I'm annoyed that it's not 2222 because we're actually over that spot as well, and so it was a fatal error. But anyways,
Can we get another round of applause for Katie?
And-
Everybody? First time. All right.
All right, and I will close it. My name is Catieosaurs. I go by Kate. You can find me on all my social medias as Catieosaurs. I have a Twitch. I have a YouTube. I do co-host a podcast with this lovely human. You can find me everywhere where there's a Catieosaurus. That's me. You can also, I don't know, now I'm panicking because I'm closing out the thing. But thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Follow me on my stuff. Follow them. Thank you all so much for playing.